And we give you sanction. We know how to follow you as a nation. Now they refuse to go. Come, let us reason together. And they refuse to go now. Which time are they asking for? Which time? Okay, they should postpone. So, Father, be praised, be magnified in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. You see, which time some Nigerian government need again to settle, to prepare themselves. Eh? Oliver the Coke sung a music. And that is an adage in Igbo language. Which means a little child that learning how to climb a tree must surely have a strong heart. Eh? Nigeria, if Nigeria know they cannot defend the case, they don't have power to defend the case, or they don't have facts to defend the case, they could not have established the case. Now, if you say giving you more time to prepare yourself, do you ask time when you petition someone Ekpa? Do you have time when you are going to, who give you time when you are going to finish embassy in Nigeria? Let him complain. Who give you time? Who do you ask for time when you are doing propaganda, broadcasting words against someone Ekpa, against Biafra government in exile? Whom do you ask time? Whom do you give? Who give you time? When you are even your vice president to went there, Finland, to go and meet them. Your senators went Finland to go and meet them. Your agitators organized igbo went there to hold protests against Simon Ekpa. Whom give you time? Whom do you take permission? Nigeria should go and defend the case they establish. Time is with them, but they don't want to make use of time. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Time is with Nigeria. Nigeria has the time, but they don't want to make use of the time. And if they don't want to make the use of the time, time will expire and start running against them. So I advise them, they should make use of the time they have now to go and persecute someone Ekpa in Finland, and go and persecute someone Ekpa in ICC. Because if someone Ekpa is a terrorist, which is committing mayhem, and is outside doing it against Nigeria, now it has become international case. Let them go to ICC or go to Finland. Let he stay and commit those crimes and go and persecute someone. Let them table their case. Now Finland is calling them. ICC is calling them. Come, let us reason together. If someone is guilty, then we sentence him how many years we want. Then if you are guilty, then we give you sanction. We know how to follow you as a nation. Now they refuse to go. Come, let us reason together. And they refuse to go now. Which time are they asking for? Which time? Okay, they should postpone it after 2027. Then before they come and persecute someone else. Okay, Finland, ICC, postpone the case. They still holding someone Ekpa in detention. They still hold nnamdikanu in detention and continue killing the Biafrans in the name of terrorists, in the name of IPOB, killing innocent people. Until after 2027, then you people can be ready to go and defend, to go and persecute someone Ekpa and release nnamdikanu after 2027.
But if I say, like, just like what you said now, why do you think that even the Finnish government, or I'll say Finnish government, is not making Ekpa's case public, as regards his arrest? We've not seen picture, we've not seen video, nobody's even saying, even his camp, his team are not even saying anything in particular as regards his arrest, no major update. Do you not think the Nigerian government, they're avoiding to have any communication with someone Ekpa?
Yeah, you see one thing, to my own understanding, Mr. Pradeni Okokundem, I feel that Finland government don't want to run faster than their shadow. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Nigeria is good in changing charges, dropping charges and picking another one. This is why Finland government keep it as a secret that whatever their investigation, according to Nigeria request, whatever investigation or their funding, they found out concerning Simon Ekpa, they keep it tight. They don't want to expose it until Nigeria come and present their own. Because anything that Finland government publish or make it to be openly now, Nigeria will capitalize on it and use it against Finland and against Simon Ekpa. Because Nigerian leaders, they are Maradona. They can dribble anybody at any time. They can dribble any nation. They are very smart in doing wrong things. The Nigerian government is very smart in telling lie, in propaganda. So Nigeria is not a person. Nigerian government is not a government you can beat anyhow. Because they are very smart in changing things. They are good in changing. Okay, look at Aburi Accord. How go and change it? Do go and tell you anything concerning Aburi Accord today? Do you hear anything concerning Aburi today? What we hear? 12 states of Nigeria. I have created 12 states in Nigeria. That's what we hear. The next thing, I have declared war. That's the thing we have. Okay, look at 2014 confirm. After that dialogue, the Senate, lawmaker will look into it. That's the end of it. They change it. You understand? So Nigerian, you don't follow Nigerian by law. You follow Nigeria by common sense. If you say you follow Nigeria by law, they know how to break law. And they scatter it. That law will never get in there. Okay, look at the Kenya kidnapping of nnamdikanu. Do you hear anything about it? That's the case. Both the Uhuru Kenyatta and the Kenya and Nigeria government do international criminal court persecute them. It's not languishing in prison. This is what the Finland government is trying to avoid, that made them not to do anything openly until Nigerian government came there. But let me tell you, if Nigerian government refuse to go, time shall come when Finland government will decide to leave Simon Ekpa. Because if there's no persecution, to persecute Simon Ekpa, then there's no, Simon Ekpa has no case to answer. Or is it Finland will persecute Simon Ekpa for Nigeria without Nigerian evidence? Eh? Now, if Finland court will persecute Simon Ekpa, Nigeria prosecutor have to be there to say we are the one who tabled this thing against him, and to see the fact, see how it happens. So Finland cannot come up and start announcing Simon Ekpa do this, Simon Ekpa do that, when Nigeria haven't come to defend the one Nigeria present. Because it was that defense that Finland will come, Nigeria will come, and Simon Ekpa will come. Two of them will dialogue it together and defend themselves. Eh? Okay, if they investigate Simon Ekpa now, and Simon Ekpa say, I did not commit any crime, when he commit any crime, and when he commit crime, as Nigeria said, the Finland government will come and tell the whole world that Simon Ekpa did not commit crime. The Nigerian government will come up and say, who tell you? Do you hear our voice? Do we come to testify? How do you not know that Simon Ekpa did not commit crime? We are going to tell you that he committed crime. Why can't you allow us to come? This is why Finland government waits and be patiently and be waiting for Nigeria. And the Finland government is doing this thing that it is doing. I understand that Finland government is doing what it's doing. If Nigeria did not lobby them, if Nigeria did not promise them what they cannot resist, if Nigeria did not do it, then Finland government is doing it to keep the record clean, to show Nigeria that tomorrow it will be Guinness Book of Record that Finland support this integration of Nigeria. Then Nigeria, that's what Finland is waiting. If Nigeria did not come, then Finland will go ahead and allow Simon Ekpa to face his cause and finish up his cause. So Finland government trying to say on the safer side that Nigeria will not hold him responsible. Hold Finland government responsible that is supporting the terrorists. This is why Finland government are calling them, come, let us table this in and know whether Simon Ekpa is wrong or right. If Simon Ekpa is right, the law will permit him to do whatever he's doing. Not only Finland law, but United Nations Charter of human rights self-existence, defense or whatever. That's why Finland is waiting for them, and Nigeria refuses to go. But time shall come, if Nigeria did not go, then Finland government will invoke law from the United Nations, will back Simon Ekpa to do whatever he want to do. That's it. Now, Finland government may not use their own law, because they say Finland government to use their own law. Now, Finland government will go and invoke United Nations law, invoke Commonwealth that Nigeria belong to, Biafra belong to allow Simon Ekpa to do whatever he want to do. as far as it's under the law of banning the whole world. That's all.
But and again, another thing we want to like we've heard that during the weekend that Ekpa is in the toughest prison in Finland, you know. But we've seen that the Finnish media, none of them have come out to actually, you know, come out
And
debunk it, you know. But we don't know where this, and I think this is emanating from Nigeria, you know, media. But from what we can see, do you not think that that's what I'm saying? What Ekpa team, you know, they keep mood. They are not giving us update as to what is happening.
Now, Finland haven't speak anything. Nigerian media carried out that Simon Ekpa is in the worst prison in the world. Worst prison in the world in Finland. And the Finland have frozen Simon Ekpa access. Now, do you see? When these two words came out from Nigeria, Finland government came and make it known. You see, a country that is matured, they don't want to start speaking blah 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 blah. They come when it matters. They rise up when it matters to rise up. As now, Nigerian government are doing all those things to blaspheme Finland government, to make Finland government to look as if Finland government is going against her own citizen, Simon Ekpa. The Finland government came and cleared the air that nobody have ever tried Simon Ekpa access. Nobody ever talk of Simon Ekpa access. Nobody have ever frozen Simon Ekpa access. And the Simon Ekpa is not in the prison at all. How much more to be in the worst world prison in Finland? Simon Ekpa is not in prison. You haven't convinced him. How much more to cast him into prison? He's relaxing in a place he's supposed to relax. Now this on Saturday when I heard it, I told people that it's a lie. They say Sahara report. Sahara report is the one that published. It's okay. If it's only Sahara report that said this thing, I will go and look into it. There may be a little atom of truth, but it's not truth. That's what I told people. And finally, it's not truth. You know why I say Sahara report? Because I discovered that Sahara report is the only medium house in Nigeria that have not fully buy over. But the way it's moving these days, it seems that they have bought it over. As they bought it over in the time of Jonathan 2015 campaign election, they bought Sarah reporter over against Jonathan and PDP. It was after the election that their eye opened. They tried to remember themselves to be what. But it seems that the way they are reporting these days, they have been bought over again against Simon Ekpa and Biafra government in exile and restoration of Biafra. Now, Finnish government have come and said, we did not cast Simon Ekpa into prison. No. Nobody tamper Simon Ekpa access. Why are you going to tamper Simon Ekpa access? Is it a criminal? Is it defraud the nation? Did you defraud anybody? Did you tax you have to pay? Did you not to pay it? Is the access not registered? Is it not passing the due process to have access? Did they pass it to have access in Finland? Then why should they go and froze his access? This is totally you Nigeria propaganda. They will tell you that their capture is there's no problem in the north. Boko Haram are repented Boko Haram, but go to east, it was Simon Ekpa, IPOB are destroying them, carrying propaganda against innocent people. But they are the one throwing bomb. Fulani herdsmen we kill. They will say, it was IPOB, Simon Ekpa, ESN. They are the one killing people. How can you kill your own people you are defending? ESN was formed to defend Biafrans. Simon Ekpa was fighting for Biafrans. Then how can they talk again killing Biafrans, whom they are fighting for, whom they are working for them to live, not to die? These are propaganda Nigerian government will carry. Nigerian mediums will carry. Now, have you seen that propaganda they carry against Finland now? Finland will take this one to know exactly what Nigerian government or Nigerian armed forces are presenting against Simon Ekpa. That all of them are propaganda and lies. This one we will assure them. We will be an eye opener to them to know what is going on in Nigeria. And I'm very sorry to say this. I think the worst government Nigeria ever have produced is APC government. From 2016 up to now, 2015 up to now, APC government, the worst government that Nigeria have ever produced. Even military era is not like this. I'm telling you honestly. Military era, common people are moving freely. It's only when you rise up against the government that they tell you no. Even Abacha regime, we eat fine. Common people eat fine, sleep and close their eye. No Boko Haram, no Fulani herdsmen. The time of Babangida, the same thing. This herdsmen came up during the time of Buhari Idagbo regime. That 20 months they rule. Do you know that Fulani herdsmen were operating, killing people? The Babangida enter, he stop. Abacha enter, try it. Try it.
Abacha.
Try it, the strong man of Nigeria. Try it and see.
Finish.
Eh? Boko Haram, try it and see the time of Abacha. But look at it. Even Obasanjo to Yaradua to Jonathan, Boko Haram was contained only in Meduguri. They did not spread. Even though the area they capture in Meduguri now, they did not capture it last time. From Jonathan to Obasanjo hold them. To this end, they did not start crying. You want to revenge Biafran, what they did to Biafran, you are revenging. But immediately, Buhari said, give him 6 months. Give Buhari APC government 6 months. They will scrap Boko Haram. There will be peace here and there. Instead of Boko Haram to stop. Buhari APC government born Fulani herdsmen, born kidnappers, born Eshebai, born IC, born Aswap, all of them in Nigeria. Nigerian forests become a jungle of no safety. To the extent, Kato take over Abuja. Do you see it? So the worst government Nigeria have ever produced is APC government of Nigeria. And things are getting rotten more and more. Things are rotten in Nigeria more and more. There's no more truth, even judiciary. Before we are saying that judiciary or court is the last hope of a common man. Go there and come out. If you're a common man, let me see. Look at Dele Faro to me. If you go ahead like that, see how they're tossing him up and down. Like nobody. How much more a person like me? May God save me. May God save people like me that are common men that if they cannot provide our daily bread, how much more to go and look money to look for lawyer? This is Nigeria. And they will take Nigeria comparing Finland. That Simon Ekpa is in the worst detention or prison in Finland. Thank God, Finland has come up. You're asking why did not Finland come up? See what made Finland to come up. Finland has come up and declared the air that Simon Ekpa is not in worst prison. That nobody sees Simon Ekpa access. Nigeria is a country, if you don't stand on your feet, if you don't stand on your feet, they will carry a load that doesn't belong to you and put upon your head. And that will be the end of that person. May God save us in this Nigeria. In the name of our Lord Jesus. How do you think that all the whole thing Simon Ekpa labored for Finland? He's a lawyer in Finland. He has his own chamber. He read international law. He has his own chamber. Then a person like this, Finland government will take him to common prison and dump him there. How do you think that it will be? How do you think that it will be? A person in this statue in Finland. Finland government just pick him and dump him in a common prison where people will beat him. Simon Ekpa is in the worst prison, in the worst world prison in Finland. You, moderator, how do you think it will be? How do you think, how possible it is? And okay, which medium house? Which medium house give this news? Is it not Nigerian media? What do you think your enemy will do unto you when he have anything concerning you?
Are you saying that the Nigerian media houses have been bought? Some of them have been bought over. Right, negative.
Nigerian mediums, call it social medium, call it television medium, call it radio medium, call it newspaper medium. As far as it's in Nigeria, is speaking anything in Nigeria, that Nigerian government is involved, what they will give you is propaganda, where it will suit Nigerian government. Nigerian medium never said the truth. They never said the truth. Had they been is a nation that stands on the truth. If I read it from Ghana newspaper, I may believe. If I read it from Benin Republic newspaper,
So are you saying they are more reliable than Nigerian media?
they're more reliable than Nigerian media.
Ghana media they don't lie.
Look, in every medium projection, they will give you something will attract you. But that thing that will attract you, watch it. 75% are truth. Only 25% are promotion show. But Nigeria own, if they give you 100% view, 100% word of attraction or captions, out of that 100%, 99 point Nigeria give you 100% of caption. Out of that 100%, 99.1 are completely lie. You have only 0.000001 that will be truth. Now, do you know that the story Nigerian mediums like newspaper give us here in Nigeria, if that paper is going outside the country, it will give another story on the same topic that will be different from the one we are reading here. This is why when Punch went to Finland to go and ask one of the interrogators that interrogate Simon Ekpa, they refused to tell them the outcome of it. They refused to tell them outcome of it. So with that thing you heard that someone was in world worst prison in Finland is completely propaganda against Simon Ekpa, to humiliate him, to mock people that are following him, to mock the people that believe in Biafra, to mock the Igbos, including our politicians, to mock them, including Bianca Ono Ojukwu, to mock her. Okay, if Finland have the worst prison in the world, what of Nigeria prison? That's the heaven on earth. If a whole Finland that have human sympathy, that know human rights, that respect human feeling, can have the worst prison in the world, then is it Nigeria that have the best prison in the world? Nigeria ordinary awaiting trial before you come out from that place. In short, a person is suffering S will be more better than that person. Only awaiting trial, only 6 months awaiting trial in Nigeria detention. The person who is suffering S for good 10 to 15 to 20 years will be more healthier than that person. Now, Simon Ekpa is in worst prison. Okay, if Simon Ekpa is in worst prison, Nnamdikanu is in the best prison in Nigeria. I think so. If Simon Ekpa is the worst prison, worst prison in Finland, Nnamdikanu is in the best world prison in Nigeria, where they don't allow him to go to medical checkup. They don't allow visitors to visit him. Even his lawyers, sometimes we find it difficult to visit him. They turn them away. All those things are propaganda. propaganda that have no value, propaganda that have no base. They are saying, people say the Alledgely said that there be no smoke without fire. But Nigerian propaganda, there be no propaganda. There's a propaganda without any symptom of that propaganda. They know how to. Have you seen any time Nigerian people come around against government of Nigeria? They always promote them. They always take glory where there's no glory. Where there's nothing for them to have glory, they promote themselves. All you are seeing is a word of consolation of a failure. A word, all this propaganda is a sin. It's a word of consolation of failures. That's all. Nothing more. So forget. Everybody should not mind them. That someone Ekpa is in wars to war the prison in Finland. Look at Finland. Do you see any place that is better in Finland? How about to get their prison worse?
So you don't believe that?
No.
They don't have any. So you don't. And again, they said the assets, has been freezed there in Finland by the Finnish government. That is asset all freeze. And at the same time, with what we can see, do you think that the Nigerian media house, do you think that they are just doing this just to sabotage the Biafran's progress?
One, they are doing it to sabotage Biafran progress. They are doing it so that they will find favor from the government. They are doing it so that the bond will not ban them. Because federal government will use bond. Nigerian broadcasting of Nigeria something to ban any medium house that did not carry propaganda in favor of Nigerian government. They will ban them. They find them and ban them. Number two, the last one, the death of Delegiwa of Newswatch made every Nigerian newscaster or reporter to be what? To be shifting ground in anything to support the government, because they don't want to end up like Delegiwa.